Hey comic fans, welcome back to another episode of the Comic Drill. I've decided to go a little off script this time. My last episode did not get a lot of views. It was my CGC DC collection. And I originally planned to do my Marvel CGCs, but since I didn't really get a lot of good feedback, a lot of views on that, I decided to do a haul pickup video. These are going to be all big books that I've picked up in the last month. And before we get started on that, this is going to be a short video, but before we get started, if you hit that like and subscribe button, I'd appreciate it. It'll let you know when I drop new content, and help me out a lot, so I appreciate it. So let's get started. So these books are CGC books. There's maybe two that are not, that I picked up in the last month off of different websites and eBay, Mercari, a couple of dealers. The first one is Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars #1. Got a 9.8 on that one, white pages. And if you saw the interview with Jim Shooter, that used to be the editor of Marvel, at MegaCon, he was contacted by somebody, some executive from Marvel, stating that they want him to write the novelization of the Secret Wars story. And you can search for that on YouTube. The video's out there. It's pretty interesting, but basically he is saying that he thinks at some point down the road in the MCU, they're going to do Secret Wars. So all these books have shot up. So like I said, 9.8 white pages. Also picked up a 7.5 of Submariner #1. And you know, anything Submariner is hot right now with his possible appearance in the Wakanda Forever Black Panther sequel. So pleased to get that and add that to the PC. Next is I got a 6.0 Incredible Hulk 180 with the first cameo appearance of Wolverine, ever how you want to describe that. Some people say this is his true appearance, first appearance, but most collectors and dealers, of course, say 181 is Wolverine's first appearance, but this was one I wanted to add to the personal collection also. Next is a spec book. I picked up this is my third copy, but my first CGC 9.8 of Secret War #2. This is the first appearance of Daisy Johnson, also known as Quake, that you know from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's been long rumored she's going to appear in the MCU, and I don't see why that wouldn't happen. Great character, great actress, so hoping this will happen. So this is kind of a spec book. All right, now for the big boys. This is from Dale Roberts Comics out of Kentucky. DaleRobertsComics.com. I've been buying from him for years, from Heroes Con, through the mail. Great guy, great prices, always had a lot of good keys. This is Amazing Spider-Man #23. This is, I believe, the third appearance of the Green Goblin. This is probably a 5.5, a 6.0, I believe is what he said it was. Next one, Amazing Spider-Man Annual #1. This is a 5.5 to a 6.0. Oh, I'm sorry, a 4.5 to a 5.0. And first appearance of the Sinister Six. If you've been keeping track of everything going on in the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer, pretty much all of these characters made an appearance except for maybe Kraven. So a lot of spec on this book. This book is really taken off. Glad to add this to the personal collection. Next one is Tales of Suspense #49. This is another spec book I picked up. This was from 1964. This is the first X-Men crossover with the rest of the Marvel Universe. So this is the first time an X-Men character crossed over the regular Marvel Comics character. In this case, it's the Angel and Iron Man. So kind of picked that up. All right, here comes the two big ones that I added to my collection. These are books I've been wanting ever since I started collecting comics. I was able to get some great deals on these. So let's go ahead and show you the first one from Dale Roberts Comics. Oh yeah. Daredevil #1. 5.5, off-white to white pages. First appearance of Daredevil, Karen Page, Foggy Nelson. He eventually abandons the yellow costume. And of course you have an appearance by Spider-Man. So got a great deal on this. This book can do nothing but go up. So I was really excited to add this to the collection. So thanks again to Dale Roberts. This is one that I got from Elite Comics. At some point I'll make another video how I had bought a copy of this comic a few weeks prior to this purchase. I bought a copy off of eBay and it ended up being a scam. And I'll make another video of that one day probably, but I was able to get my money back from eBay and get a copy of Fantastic Four #5, first appearance of Dr. Doom. 4.0, really nice copy. Really looks better than a 4 to me. I think the only thing that kind of hurt it was on the back. There's a little piece of the cover out right here, but other than that, it's beautiful. And this was from Elite Comics that I purchased this and got a great deal on this also. And as you know, the Fantastic Four will be appearing in the MCU a few years down the road, and you can't have the Fantastic Four without Dr. Doom. So anyway, that's my haul for today. I do have probably two short boxes full of comics that I picked up at cons in the last several weeks. I'll be making a couple videos of those in the future. But I wanted to go ahead and get these big books out because I thought you guys would enjoy seeing the big comics that I've added to the personal collection. And again, hit that like and subscribe button and you will know whenever I do put content up. And again, don't forget to brush and floss while you're reading those comics. See you in the next video. Later.